Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. We have a quadratic equation with some complex coefficient here. X squared minus x plus 1 minus I is equal to 0. We will solve this equation for x. First, let's use the quadratic formula to see what happens. X is equal to this minus b, that is minus 1, plus or minus square root b squared, that is negative 1 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1 here, and c, the constant term here, is 1 minus I. This is square rooted and divided by 2 times a, which is 2 times 1. From here we will write x is equal to negative will become positive 1, plus or minus the expression here becomes 1 minus, this is 4 and plus 4i, I guess, square rooted divided by 2, and this is just 1 plus or minus root negative 3 plus 4i square rooted divided by 2. Now this is fine, but we need to find the square root of this complex number. Negative 3 plus 4i should be square rooted. Let's try this. Let's say this negative 3 plus 4i square rooted is equal to some a plus bi. Then we will square both sides. This becomes negative 3 plus 4i, and the right hand side is a squared plus 2 times a times bi, and plus bi squared. This is equal to a squared plus 2abi minus b squared, since this is b squared times I squared, and I squared is defined to be negative 1, and the left hand side is negative 3 plus 4i. From this point we will equal the real and imaginary parts of the two sides. The real part here is negative 3, and the real part right hand side is a squared minus b squared. So we have a squared minus b squared is equal to negative 3, and the complex parts here, this is 4, and the right hand side, that is 2abi, so we have 2ab. Cancelling by 2, we can write a times b is equal to 2. We have a times b is equal to 2, and a squared minus b squared is equal to negative 3. From this we can just see the two number. Actually the multiplication is 2. Thinking about the integers, that can be 2 times 1, 1 times 2. And the difference of squares is negative 3. So that looks like a can be 1 and b can be 2. Just intuitively we can find these two numbers. A can be 1, b can be 2, or both can be negative. A can be negative 1 and b may be negative 2. This is also the solution for this system actually. If we don't want to try these steps, we can just isolate one of them. Let's say a is equal to 2 over b, or b is equal to 2 over a, and we will just plug into the first equation to solve. But this is, as a first way, this is better, I guess. Now we had x is equal to 1 plus or minus square root of negative 3 plus 4i divided by 2. So If we use dividing here we write 1 plus or minus actually. A plus bi becomes 1 plus 2i. With this plus and minus sign, we find the second one actually. No need to write the second here. This is the solution if, let's write this way, x1 is 1 plus 2i divided by 2. This is 2 plus 2i divided by 2. So cancelling by 2, the first root is 1 plus i. And the second is 1 minus 1 plus 2i divided by 2. And distributing this minus sign, we will have negative 2i divided by 2. So negative I is our second root. So the full set of solutions is 1 plus I and negative I here. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.